Good morning, everyone. I'm Sylvia, the crafty old lady. It's kind of a dismal day out right now, but it's supposed to get brightly sunshiny later. But today I thought I'd do a flip through of this journal that I started in July and just finished yesterday. I use this headband to keep it closed, and it's pretty chunky, but not too chunky for the spine. I think it actually fits perfectly. Like the spine was the perfect size for my signatures. So let's see what we got inside. Okay, so here we have my beginning card, summer 2024. I don't know, this came off of out of a little golden book, little prayer, so I put it in here. And then the first page is just when was Bethany there, our daughter came over with her 2 kids, and we had fun, just hanging out. On the next page, we have this little pocket here, a clear pocket, with pictures of Bethany picking little grape tomatoes. She loves picking grape tomatoes, and also during that visit, we took her to, there's a hair stuck in there. We took her to Michael's, and she picked out a craft to do, so that's there. In this pocket, we have, this is like part of a game that Bethany likes to play with dice when she comes for a visit. And then this is one of those vintage note cards, and I just have pictures on it on both sides. And used to be able to, actually this one's not so bad. We were at the park, went to the park with the grandkids. And then there's some older pictures here, which this little guy does not look anything like that, so I guess I can show you that one. That seems to be okay. What do we got here? I have the McDonald's bag that we went to as a flip up, and then there's all kinds of pictures of the kids, grandkids under there. I think I showed this one already in a video, but these are destination stamps that my daughter collected for me when she travels around, and she lives in Japan. And then these are the tags of things that she brought home. I just thought it was cool that they were all in Japanese. Let's see now. What do we got here? Oh, this is an adorable bag that Candy came in. It says, "A Tiny Flower Story, Chocolate Sweets." So I just kept that like that. These are the Japanese pajamas that she got the kids, and I just put them on a, this was like a food storage baggie, and it had Japanese writing on it, so I thought that was cool, and I made a little flip out of that. This is just the packaging from stickers she gave me. This down here is also part of the bag that has Japanese writing on it. Another one of those destination stamps, and inside was a receipt for the airport parking. So that's that. What else have we got here? Oh, we went to a lecture about invasive species in New York, so I just put that information there. And then we went to Marshall's, and I got this mini vacuum cleaner from Dollar Tree and made it into a tuck spot. And then there's a journaling card in there made from an old bird book. I wrote some things on that, and then I put the Marshall's bag logo there. Over here we got some more from the Otsego County Conservation Association. This is a family portrait that Bethany drew for me. She does that pretty much every time she comes over. She brings me a drawing, a family portrait drawing. This is just a tag with a sticker on it, and inside here is a picture of our 2 frogs. Actually ended up having 3 frogs this year, and a little laminated card about this spotted lanternfly. My daughter has them in her yard, she lives in Pennsylvania. We don't have them here where we are yet. Let's see now. What we got here? We went to a little like fun fest where they had food you could buy and animals to pet and that kind of thing, and they had some information about fire safety. And these are some crafts that we got for Bethany, and her sister's helping her do that right there, and then more pictures in there. I feel like most of my layouts involve pictures, so I'm covering so much up, but I just found this like off of a New York activity brochure. This was just such a beautiful sky right over our house that I wanted to take a picture of it, and that's Bethany in the dog park with Dobby. In here is a thank you card from our neighbors that we gave them a wedding present. That's just packaging from a craft and more family portraits. I'm not going to worry too much if you get a glimpse of somebody accidentally, but we went to our son's house and Bethany came with us. And we had so much fun. And then this is just like a snack bag flip that I made. It was salt and vinegar potato chips from Japan. That's what it says. So, let's see. What do we got next? Okay. So here we took our 2 oldest grandchildren and Bethany to the county fair. And that's the tickets for rides. We had 2 left over. This is more snack bag stuff from Japan. But Rachel always brings back some snacks and souvenirs from Japan. So here we had all gone out to McDonald's before my grandkids went home. And this is more little buns or something that she brought from Japan. Another family portrait from Bethany. And I think I'm going to skip the next page altogether because it's just pictures of our grandson. And then we have a bunny that decided to live in our yard this summer. Next signature. This is an old file folder. This picture of my grandson is okay because he doesn't look like that anymore. But this is just an old file folder that I stitched some pictures into. We went to one of those places where, you know, like kids can climb around on stuff, and so I just took pictures of that. This is the first time Bethany ever had Pringles, so she was excited about that, and we walked through a covered bridge here. We were at a park in a nearby town. There's a nice walking trail there. This is getting more and more difficult. I don't think you can tell any details, but this is my daughter from Japan. Her name is Rachel, and we were eating at a park that she went to a lot in her childhood. It hasn't changed at all in like 45 years. And she was going down the slide of her childhood. Let's see. And this is a pocket, or no, it's a flip. This page we can flip up. What's underneath? Yep. This was something that had to be placed in the car when we dropped our son off at college. And then in here, this was just an envelope that my daughter had left, and what's in here? A receipt from the place we went out to eat, and a little note she wrote, and then that's her getting in the car to leave. Sad day. In this little pocket, this is my favorite tea, which we discovered when my daughter was here. And Bethany's feeding a duck in that picture. Is there something else there? Oh, just a tag. But this was from the parking garage at the airport. So that can go in there. What's next? Too many pictures of my grandson now. This is me wearing a dress that I bought a long time ago and never wore. This is the tag from the dress and the tag that I made. Just talking about that. Too many pictures of grandkids in that one. And over here we can show, I think I did this one online. We went to Little Pond Estate Park. It's it was at least an hour and a half away from our house, and these are the two pictures that I took there. Found out that where we went, dogs weren't allowed after we were there for a while. And here's some tags for things that I bought. This is what we ate when we went to this park from it was from Panera Bread. I think there's some more pictures in this tag, or in this pocket, and a tag. These are called sneezeweed, these flowers, and this was a little waterfall that wasn't actually in the park, but it was near the park. And this was my son's old tutor badge from his old college. He's transferred to a different college, but that I used that in my book as a pocket. And then over here, I can show you this picture. My grandson is obsessed with Superman, and he has a Superman suit, and he wore that nonstop for several weeks this summer. Over here, we have the layout that I did of my eye. I had a little growth removed from my eye. I don't know why I put that in. I can show these pictures though, because my granddaughter does not look anything like that anymore. So that's okay. This is a pocket made out of one of the Dollar Tree collage cards, and this was a rainbow that we saw from our backyard. Over here is an old card I found that one of my sons had sent to my mother. And this is just a tag that I made out of a leaf and like packing tape. So that's in there. This is my dried a flower. Oh, my tag is stuck. I didn't realize I glad I did this, because I didn't realize my one staple went through my card. There's a journaling card. This is a pocket page. Let's see if I can get this out. But I put dried flowers under these stickers. I'll have to restaple that later. But here's the card the tag that I made, and oh, I haven't written anything on this tag. I can go back and write something on there at some point. And then on the next page, I had found I better not staple it. We're just going to leave it like that. I have found this, my husband was getting a colonoscopy done, and right around the corner from the doctor's office, there was a thrift shop, and I found this very cool old vintage sewing cabinet filled with vintage sewing stuff. So I have that right behind me, actually. And I just used some of the rickrack in this journal here. My next journal. Our dog is the black dog, Dobby, and we were in the dog park, and 6 identical white Siberian Husky puppies suddenly gathered all around him. We thought they were cute. Dobby is 10, and he does not normally like puppy energy, but these guys weren't really pesty, so he didn't mind them, and so I took pictures of that. Then over, another page. What do we got? Pictures of Bethany at a pumpkin patch that we went to. Had a horse she could pet, and it was kind of neat because She had been asking me if she could pet a horse somewhere, and I had no idea where she'd be able to pet a horse. And there was one there at the pumpkin patch that she could pet, so that worked out really nice. This is a tag I made out of washi tapes from Michael's, and I just wrote about spending the day with Isaac, my grandson, who's on this next page. And this page is okay. This was another pumpkin patch that we went to. Got some mums and some pumpkins for our yard. And this is another day at a different pumpkin patch with our grandson. The same one we took Bethany to before. These are some books I ordered from my daughter's book party. And she got so many orders, she was able to get a ton of free stuff. I guess I can show these pictures because Bethany has her glasses on. Another family portrait. And we went to, I don't know, probably dollar store somewhere, and she tried on the glasses, or maybe it was Five Below. Yeah, Five Below. And to the park. We went there when we had to visit. We were visiting our son at his. I could show this one. She's got a disguise on. That's my granddaughter. Yep. And I think I could show some of these. Like this one is okay to show. She's so far away. But that's Bethany's birthday set up outside. And we were going to do it outside, but we got overrun by yellow jackets and had to come in. Let's see. Later that night, we went out to Applebee's for dinner, and Bethany and I had never been to Applebee's before. And when she was, we were in the car going there, she goes, I hope they have 4 tacos. I hope they have Chinese food. And wouldn't you know, I was like skeptical, of course, because it's Applebee's, and I'm like, well, we'll have to look on the menu and see what they have. There, well, as soon as we got in there, lo and behold, there was a picture of 4 chicken wonton tacos. So how can you beat that for your birthday? She said it was the best birthday she's ever had, other than the one that when Barney came over. So next page is okay. I put one of her birthday cards here as a pocket and made this tag, and I wrote about the day of her birthday party. This is a new tea. I don't know why I put it in here again. I guess I forgot I put it in there already. And this is a candy that Bethany had tried, and it was a Warhead's lollipop that she liked. And I just drew a teacup, made it look like the tea bag was coming out of there. Another day is spent with my grandson, and this is just a card that I wrote on, and this was the cover on my teacup that we went out to breakfast the next day after Bethany's party, and we had to take our son back to the bus. He lives in New York City, and yeah, so. And this page is cute because we took our grandson out to McDonald's, and there's another family portrait of Bethany's in there. And I kept the little tiny, I thought the Happy Meal fries thing was so cute. I used it as a pocket in my journal. And then over here, we took our grandson to another corn maze, and he picked out a pumpkin, and he picked out something for his mom, and that was a really fun day. Over here, I was so thrilled to find Skechers hands-free slip-ins that actually fit me at the store. I didn't have to order them. You can't really tell, but they're like a light lavender color, and I was so happy to get them. I decided to journal about it. And then this was like the first frost we had. I don't know if you can see, but it was frosted all over. It really was pretty, but I should have made the picture bigger, I think. We have the day that we took Bethany to McDonald's and to the park. This beautiful tree, my husband took this picture of a tree behind our house. It's not in our yard, but it's in a yard behind our house, and it's just beautiful. What else have we got? Oh, some more beautiful pictures that my husband took. Oh, did you see those? Was that on camera? I don't know. But anyway, we went to Millbrook Pond, which is near where we used to live. I don't know if you can see, but you can see like the reflection of all the trees in the water, especially on this bottom one, and it was just so beautiful. Back to school photos of my 2 oldest grandkids, and then over here the last pages that I did. Every spring and every fall there is a Friends of the Library book sale, and up until this year I did not realize they use the money of that to help all kinds of social service agencies that help people in the community. I thought it was just to raise money for the library, but it's not. So this is Buttermilk Falls. So we have our ticket to Buttermilk Falls, and now that we're both seniors, we don't have to pay to get in state parks. This was from our lunch bag, Chipotle, and I made a pocket out of that. Then over here, there's a place in Ithaca called the Commons, and they have beautiful paper stuff. I've been wanting to go in for years, and I finally did it. We took our dog with us on this trip, and this was his first time in an elevator, so I took a picture of that. This was from the bag of Mockingbird Papery, and we got off the elevator, and turning to the right, there was a little alley, and right at the end of the alley was the papery store, Mockingbird Papery, and I took a picture of that. This is a sticker from the bag, and then this is one of the things I got from my book haul. Was a game, or like a learning game, and I used that. I cut it down a little bit, but just because it was like this long. It was like that long. So I cut that down, and I'm going to keep that in here in this pocket. And then I have my receipt from Mockingbird Papery, but just keeps getting darker and darker and darker. I don't know how long that will last, but we'll keep it in there. And then on the very last page, I have my book haul and my papery haul. And there was a store in there called Sunny Days. It was like souvenirs. And we had a penny crushed. It says, Ithaca is gorgeous, and Sunny Days of Ithaca. And I realized I have another sticker here that I was going to put on here, and I didn't do it. So I am going to do that, but I think it'll need a little more glue. And then that's it. That's my pocket. What's this here? Oh, I don't know, but it's gone now. There's also a circle, a little plastic circle. I'm going to put... Oh, I hear my phone. Okay, so that was my daughter calling. She was excited about going out for pizza and groceries later with one of her workers, and also we're picking her up tomorrow, and we're having a sleepover weekend, so that's nice. But anyway, she's super excited about it. She doesn't normally call me in the mornings. She usually, just wait. I call her every night, so she usually just waits for that. But I guess she was super excited. I think I'm actually going to put this here. There. And then I can write on this if I want to. And that is my entire journal. Thanks so much for watching, and there are some process videos up. I might be able to link to a couple of them, of some of the pages that I did, if you're interested in that. But I have found that people are more interested in my flip-throughs than actually watching how I make the pages. So, but I do have several videos, they may be out already, I don't know, of making this journal that's basically just going to be for Halloween and November. So hopefully I don't have too many pages or not enough pages, but we'll see. I can always just do something creative on extra pages, I suppose. But all right, so I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.